ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor that I welcome you to the official opening of Ghana's first Digital Innovation Week. This is really historic, and it has been a long journey to get here. Of course, when you think about digitalization on the one hand and innovation, we've known in the field of economics that the difference between countries that grow and countries that don't, countries that are richer and countries that are poorer, fundamentally the data or the empirical evidence puts it largely to technology, to innovation. Countries that innovate, countries that are technologically superior are those that end up climbing up the ladder of economic development. So when we came into office in 2017, it was very clear to us that the path of digitalization and innovation was very important for Ghana. So I assembled a team of the local tech industry, and we went to the world's mecca for technology and innovation, which is Silicon Valley. We were in San Francisco with a whole team, local team, to look at where we were, the frontiers of technology. And we were focusing at that time on digital technology. It was during that Silicon Valley trip, for example, that we met Zipline, which who were already in Rwanda, and we brought them home. But we came back and we focused on the digitalization agenda, and we've made major strides in that area. And one of the things that is very clear in this journey that Ghana has been on in the last 5 years is how much local talent that we have. The skills domestically in the area of IT and innovation is very remarkable. And so last year, we started talking about what next. Of course, we've seen a lot of focus on digitalization, but we thought that the innovation part we weren't paying as much attention to. Innovation was happening, but it was largely in silos, and we didn't really have an ecosystem. And we needed to build this ecosystem. And this is where the discussions with Israel and Germany, the GIZ, came together. So let me begin, in having this week, let me begin by commending all the stakeholders who have committed resources and worked tirelessly to organize this event. I'd like to congratulate the Ministry of Communications and Digitalization, the Ministry of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation, the Ministry of Trade and Industry, the Accra Digital Center, the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, the Ghana Chamber of Technology, Ashesi University, University of Ghana, Ghana Hubs Network, Mashav, and GIZ. More than a planning committee, this group is becoming an innovation task force that will support the digital innovation ecosystem to follow up on the priorities and agreements reached during this Ghana Digital Innovation Week. I see a continued need to uphold the collaborative nature of this partnership if this is to become an annual event. And I fully expect that it will be an annual event going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, when I say ecosystem, I am referring to the entrepreneurs, investors, researchers, university faculties, venture capitalists, as well as other technical service providers, such as accountants, designers, manufacturers, and providers of skills training and professional development. I am glad to see representation from all of the above groups and actors. Another way to look at the ecosystem are the policymakers, legislators, the regulators, the infrastructure builders, that is the pillars of digitization on the one hand. On the other hand are those, including myself, very interested in the development of the tools and instruments of digitalization, that is the enablers of digitalization in transforming the economy, in the innovations from the factory to the offices, in revenue mobilization, in curbing bribery and corruption, and in the efficient delivery of public services. The leadership and efficient organization of the industry is rightfully resident in the Ministry of Communication and Digitalization, and it's necessary for the successful digital transformation of the economy through its numerous applications. And when it comes to innovation, of course, we will look to the Ministry of Environment, Technology, Science, and Innovation. This Ghana Digital Innovation Week will serve as a platform to discuss and define a common national vision that drives digital innovation and generates wide interest and prompts concrete actions in the policy, legislative, regulatory spaces, and the needed hard infrastructure. Furthermore, let us use this opportunity to highlight our nation's achievements in the digital innovation ecosystem and lead the conversation on how best Ghana can position itself to drive its development agenda through inclusive and collaborative stakeholder participation in the ecosystem. It is through an open, inclusive, and participatory process where the voices of all can be heard in crafting Ghana's digital future and unleash the true potential that innovation holds. As I outlined in my lecture at Ashesi University a few weeks ago, government is committed to transforming Ghana through digitalization. A vibrant modern Ghana can only be built if strong institutions and systems are in place. Without these, this nation will be stuck in a vicious cycle of rhetoric and underdevelopment. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me that the COVID-19 pandemic presented many challenges. Empirical evidence indicates that it slowed down economic growth and stalled development of many economies, including Ghana. But it also taught us many lessons. One major lesson is that to rebuild our post-pandemic economy, there is an urgent need of investing in innovative technology to leapfrog the obstacles to inclusive development. There is perhaps no more important development revolution facing us now than the fast approaching digitization and leveraging of technology to develop our country. The opportunities to leverage technology for accelerated and inclusive development had never been so tangible. This is the time to take a critical look at our innovations and the digital transformation journey and feed our reflections and ambitions into a shared vision. Ladies and gentlemen, let me emphasize that to achieve this inclusive and accelerated development, all stakeholders must work together in order to grow Ghana and African countries' innovation and ecosystems. Tapping into the experience, expertise, and networks of all countries, particularly our Pan-African brothers and sisters, will not only offer us a wealth of lessons and insights, but will also help us build effective, collaborative innovation ecosystems. Indeed, this Ghana Digital Innovation Week is the outcome of the trilateral cooperation between Ghana, Germany, and Israel on innovation and development. Hand in hand with our partners, we shall continue to nurture our local innovation ecosystems and establish connections with the ecosystems abroad. Innovation sees no boundaries, but for us to explore its full potential, we must join hands within our local ecosystems and also across innovation ecosystems in Africa and elsewhere to strengthen our foundations and accelerate innovations. And it is because of this that government has taken the decision that we need a technology park, a technology and innovation park in Ghana. We have been talking to partners. We've sent a team out to Israel to take a look at what they have been doing in this area. We've seen what Rwanda is doing. But our vision is to establish Ghana as the tech and innovation hub in West Africa to start with, and then we will take it from there. We want all the global players to come and be part of this technology park that we want to build. And this is why, Stephanie, you've got to hook us up with all the global players. And we're talking to Israel and Germany because we've got to build this tech and innovation park. As I conclude, let us challenge ourselves today to think outside the box. Let us dare ourselves in the small and the large. Be creative, be innovative. Let us use this week to reimagine Ghana's digital future. Let us raise our voices, share our perspectives, and work together towards a common vision of a vibrant local digital economy. The digital landscape of our economies is evolving. The fourth industrial revolution is upon us, and Ghana must be part of the modern world. On this note, I declare that Ghana's first Digital Innovation Week officially open. Let this be the first of many fruitful cross-sectoral gatherings to celebrate and advance Ghana's promising digital journey. May God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make her great and strong. Thank you for your attention, ladies and gentlemen.
The Vice President of the Republic, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia.